How sad is that, y'all? A white person told me every time I go to this particular hospital, I need to take somebody white with me because if I don't, I might not make it out. Not 119. We calling 119 at this point. Y'all hear me? I said that pain came back and hit me. Boy, let me tell you. Hunty. Okay? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Why is there a lag? I don't like that. Oh, well, it's going to have to. Why is it slow today? I don't like that. What's wrong with my internet? Not internet, whatever. Y'all see the title? How y'all doing? Stop. Yeah, y'all, there's going to be like a little piece of delay. I don't know why. I gotta fix that. I don't like that glare. It's a glare. That's ugly. It's gonna have to have a space for right now, y'all. I don't know. See, look at me, fucking up shit. Tearing up stuff. Y'all see that? Now I gotta fix it. Lord. So yes, y'all, we got to talk about this healthcare system. Lord Jesus. So all I can say is Lord Jesus. These folks trying to kill me. Oh, my bad. Unalive me. I think that's better. Is that better? I know I gotta get better, but whatever. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If not, hey y'all doing? This infamous 378. Hey y'all. So we're gonna talk about this little blood clot scare and this healthcare system while I fold this laundry. Y'all. Oh, let me turn on my little foot massager. My bad if it's a little loud, y'all. But let me just tell y'all. This is crazy. Do you hear me? She just got to be cut off today. Crazy. Do you hear me? Man, I got to feeling sick. Well, I wasn't really feeling sick. I don't know who it is. I had lifted some containers. What was that? Sunday, which was the 29th. I want to say the 29th of July. Yeah, Sunday. And so I just thought I was feeling pain just because I had lifted them heavy ass containers, y'all. Sorry, I think my attorney done email me. My mobile tickets are ready for download. What? Oh, I got parking? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My U of A. You know, back, y'all know football done started. I got my season tickets, but I'm trying to figure out. They saying I got some season. I got free parking. Oh, it's an all-in-one pass now. Once. And I automatically update at the next event. Okay, anyway. So, y'all. So, that was like the... Sorry about this head. I'm learning. I'm trying to do some full locks. It ain't. It's working, but it ain't. So, I had tried to... I have been feeling pain, y'all. My ribs was killing me. When I say killing me, my ribs was waiting. Do you hear me? Waiting. And so, like I said, I had lifted some containers, so I thought maybe I had pulled a rib, something like that. Y'all, that pain started getting worse and worse and worse. When I say worse and worse and worse, it felt like somebody had a belt wrapped around my ribs, and every time I breathe, they just would pull it tighter. It was just, oh my God. I didn't feel like my lungs was hurting. It hurt, y'all. It hurt to breathe. Yes, it did. It hurt to breathe. But it didn't feel like it was my lungs, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it did not feel like it was my lungs at all. It literally, sorry, y'all, I had to get the socks together. It literally felt like I had bruised a rib or pulled a rib out of place, or I had did something. Can I just tell y'all, by the time I got to that hospital, which was Wednesday the 1st, hunty, let me tell you, it hurt to touch. Everywhere you touched, it hurt. When I say hurt, it hurt. To the point I go in there, and I swear, there is some racial stuff racism going on in the medical field. And I say that just because I had one of my white friends with me, and she was pissed at the way they was treating me, y'all. Like a straight crackhead, okay? So, let me go back to the beginning. So, I get to the hospital. She got to wheel me in. I'm just like, it just hurts. When I say, now, mind you, it's the same hospital I went to, and I had a migraine, and they set me in the hospital wasn't full. I just could not balance myself to walk to the chair to this room they wanted me to go in. So she gonna wheel me to the hallway in this chair, and my friend who took me, he's sitting next to me. Didn't allow him to help me into the room in the chair, okay? Literally had me in the hallway, across from the bathroom, across from the nurse's stations, loudest, with the migraine, okay? They gave me a migraine cocktail at this time. I'm going back real quick. Y'all, no vital signs being monitored at all whatsoever. So, anywho, that's just one experience. Fast forwarding now to this damn blood clot. So I get into the hospital, y'all. I'm in pain. I'm just like, it just hurts. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just like, they're like, well, is it your chest? I'm like, no, it's more tastes like my ribs. Like, to touch my ribs, y'all, hurt. Do you hear me? Hurt. Sorry about the gum, but I got you my gum. When I say the pain I was feeling, I was like, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. That mess hurt. These fools, I don't know if it's protocol or what. But anyway, I got my CTs and my x-rays and all that stuff. Long story short, they came in and told me, oh, yeah, you have a blood clot. There's a blood clot in your right lung, so we're just going to... Wait, what? They said it like, I done been in there before with plenty of blood clots. Like, I should have knew what it was, y'all. Can't make this shit up, okay? And I'm like, a blood clot? Like, where'd that come from? Well, have you traveled any time? I hadn't traveled since, y'all. I had just came back that following Monday, which was the 26th. And I came back from Washington. And so I'm like, not since the 26th. And my plane ride was like 3 hours. But I'm one of the people, when I travel, y'all, I got on my compression socks. I got on everything. You know what I'm saying? But still, they're like, oh, well, we don't know. That could possibly be it, yada, yada. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Well, you need to follow up with your primary care. We're going to give you your first dose of, like, they put me on Xarelto. We'll give you your first dose here, have me take a pill. And then they sent me home. Okay, I might have got there. I don't know. I think I was in there maybe 2.5, maybe 3 hours at that time. I think. I don't remember how long it was. I just remember I was hungry. I was in a lot of pain. And they was like, well, we're going to give you some morphine. Y'all, I hate pain medicine. I can't stand pain medicine. But they had given me some morphine, y'all. So that did help some. Not a lot. But it helped enough to where I was like, oh, okay. Like I said, I ain't never had a blood clot. So they're like, they gave me my first dose of medicine. They had already given me the morphine or whatever. And they sent my little black home. Okay. It was like, they didn't prescribe me no pain meds. They was just like, pick up your blood thinner, the Xarelto, at your pharmacy. We've already called it in. Take it twice a day. And then follow up with your primary care. I'm like, okay. I'm in less pain than I was when I got there. So I'm like, okay. And by this time, I'm starving. So me and my homegirl, we go. I'm like, I need to eat. Like, I'm hungry. So we ended up going to my favorite breakfast place, Snooze. Shout out to Snooze. Ended up going to Snooze. And, like, I ordered I couldn't even eat, y'all. I took maybe, like, 6 bites. And I just was, like, tired and just kind of I was just uncomfortable, really. Lord. By the time I got home, probably about hour or two later, y'all, I couldn't move. When I say I couldn't move, I couldn't move. I couldn't even put my shoes on because every time I just felt like everything in me was being yanked and pulled out and just squeezed. I felt like somebody was just squeezing my ribs and just squeezing. And I'm breathing like this. Like short breaths. It's not like it's not that, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't breathe. It's the fact that it hurt to breathe, not in the lungs, but my rib was just still hurting. I said that pain came back and hit me, boy. Let me tell you, hunty. Okay, I was like, So my homegirl, when she had dropped me off, she was supposed to be going to get her hair dyed. So I just told her, I had texted her and was like, hey, I'm about to go back to the hospital. It's a cool, you can pick me up after the fact. She was like, yeah, she was like, and I didn't hear from her, but I'm like, by this point, I'm trying to make sure my door is unlocked, doing the best I can. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm getting ready to call the paramedics, y'all. I'm about 119. We calling 119 at this point. Y'all hear me? The pain. 119. 119. I was ready. As soon as I'm getting ready to dial, 911, y'all, okay. If I'm getting ready to dial 911, her text from her comes in. Now, mind you, she lived right at the end of the cul-de-sac. So she's like, wait, what? She was like, I can come take you. And I'm like, well, I'm getting ready to call 911. You could just, meet me there. She's like, I'm on my way. When I say she was here in 5 seconds, y'all, I think she was texting me while she got to my door in 5 seconds. She didn't know what to do. I was just, and by this time I am bawling. I am crying. I'm like, this shit hurts. I ain't never had a blood clot. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to feel like. I'm walking like this. Like, y'all, I'm like, arms is like this. I don't want to turn. I don't want to breathe. I don't want to sneeze. I don't want to ride in a car, okay? But I got no choice. So we get back to the hospital. I'm in pain. They just left, so they're like, they already know kind of what's going on. And then they say, well, because you're in so much pain, we're going to admit you. I don't know how blood clots work, but I don't know why they didn't admit me the first time, y'all. I have no clue at all whatsoever. Don't ask, don't know, don't have. But I'm like, I don't care what you do. It just hurts. I just was going to and I'm leaning like this because I'm just like, my body, I'm like, at this point, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to do nothing. When I say I don't want to do nothing, I don't want to do nothing. I'm like, they already knew what's wrong. So, of course, they get me back to the room, put another band, had another band on me and all that stuff. But we're going to give you some more pain medicine. I'm like, I don't care. It hurts. I don't care what they give. I'm barely comprehending. I'm just saying thank you to everybody, telling them how I appreciate them. My homegirl was like, your eyes was closed. She was like, but you was the nicest, most coherent person when you were in pain. She said, you are able to answer every question. You can explain exactly what you feel and I don't know. I just know I hurt. Do y'all hear me? Hurt. So anyway, get to the hospital, get to my room or whatever. They keep me. I got out and that whole time, like, they had me waiting before they put me upstairs. When I say I'm in pain, you guys, I promise you, I don't know how long I was down in that ER. I have no clue, but I know I felt like every few minutes I was asking for the nurse, I need something. It hurts. Everybody who know me. I hate medicine, let alone pain medicine. I'm not taking no pain medicine. It ain't happening. I don't like that high. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like that. I don't like it. That day, I don't care what you get. I don't care what you give me. Put it all. Morphine, fentanyl, what is it? Norco, not Narcan, Norco, whatever. They was like, well, we're gonna get. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't care what. Give it all. Knock me out. Put me to sleep. Do you hear me? Because when I wake up, I don't want to be in pain. I just want to sleep through this pain at this point, y'all. This hurts. Okay. So finally, I guess they get the pain under control. I'm in and out of sleep, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, because I don't want this pain. Okay. One time I remember waking up and I was going. When I say that time is the only time I think I felt the hurt in my lung. And the crazy part is it was hurting on the left side, y'all. When I say touching it, apparently the blood clot's on the right side. I don't know. Don't ask. Don't make me lie. I don't know. I just know it hurt. And they said it was on the right side. So like I said, I get in there the first, I'm in pain. By the third, I am feeling a lot better. Okay, when I say, but y'all, my arm at this point, all in my shoulder is hurting. I'm sweating like a hoe in church. Do y'all hear me? sweating like a hoe in church. I'm talking about to the point. Well, rewind. First weird thing, they finally get me upstairs to my room. It's nighttime or whatever. The lady, they're hooking me up to a heart monitor. She gonna tell me I can keep the monitor in my pocket. I still got all my clothes they ain't gave me no gown. Ain't nobody, none of that. Do you hear me? None of that. I had to ask for it. Can I get a gown? I kind of don't want to, be sleeping in the hospital in my street clothes, and I don't know how long I'm going to be. Don't matter how long I'm going to be there. Why ain't got no gown? At that time, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't being mean. I was just like, can I get a gown? Like, I don't know about y'all. I can't sleep in no pants. We ain't sleeping in no pants. Bottoms is a no. Okay? No. But why y'all put me in this bed with my street clothes on? Y'all help me understand that. I had to ask for a hospital gown. So anyway, fast forward, I'm in there from the 1st to the 3rd. They're like really not doing anything. They're giving me pain meds, and I'm getting my Xarelto. That's really it. And then I start letting them know, like, hey, my vitamin D's been low, da-da-da-da-da. They finally check something. They start giving me vitamin D and potassium. On top of that, what else was it? It was something else. Oh, so they're giving me all these medications. Mind you, I ain't got no water, no IV drip, no saline, whatever that mess is. I ain't got that. I'm going to the bathroom, y'all, and my urine, just straight urine. When I say it is urge, and it smelled like medicine, to the point I'm like, so am I supposed to, do I need like an IV or something, a bag or something? I'm like, because I'm getting all these medication. Mind y'all, I only got one kidney. Born that way is perfectly fine. But at the same time, I like to keep it that way. I'm like, so, just to make sure everything's flush, I won't get dehydrated, whatever. She gonna tell me, well, I have to check with your doctor. Okay. Well, and then they want a urine sample to make sure, I'm not coming. Well, I don't feel like I have a UTI. I don't feel like I have a bladder infection. What I'm saying is that I'm getting all this medication and there's nothing to flush. But y'all know me. Can I get some water? They're going to bring me out one of them little styrofoam cups of water. Now, I drink 2 or 3 of these a day. Full of water. I think this is 64, 32, something like that. Okay? 3 or 4 days of water. Did you really bring me out a little y'all know them little styrofoam cups? It was probably like that big with some ice and some. Not even the little whoop. Y'all know the little picture they give you in the hospital? I didn't even get the little picture. They gave me can I get some more? Can I just get a pitcher of water? I'm talking about they had brought in, every time I'm pressing the button for a nurse, can I get some water? Not nurse, whoever came in there. Can I just get, if they just give me the whoop, I don't need, y'all. So I'm drinking water like crazy. I know they're getting tired of me pressing that button, asking them for some water. Because as soon as that dang gonna picture with, can I get some more water, please? I'm gonna flush my own system because I don't know what y'all trying to pull here or what y'all doing. And I understand it was like, well, they don't want to overwork the kidney. And I'm like, well, help me understand how you don't want to overwork it. Is it because of the clot? Is it because of what's going on? Because you giving me pain medicine, you giving me blood thinners, you giving me vitamin D, you giving me potassium. And some of the pain medicine, they gave me some strong, it's called Norco. Come to find out, it can be really hard on the kidney. Y'all, I'm new in me and my internet PhD had to look that stuff up. Y'all giving me all this and I ain't giving me no water. None at all. No drip, nothing. You ain't about to kill me with a smile. I'm just saying. So then fast forwarding now to, so I'm in there. I'm finally getting the food. See, I don't know where I come from. They got decent hospital food. Okay. When I say decent, it's good. It's good. I ain't going to act like it ain't. It's good. I had ordered some potatoes and some fruit and some juice for breakfast, y'all. I see why people be dying. Not making it out them hospitals. I see why. Because it tastes like they gave me some, like they rinsed off the potato, cut it, and then put it in a dehydrator. That's literally what it tastes like, y'all. No seat, no nothing. They ain't even put no Miss Dash on there, but you're gonna give me a pack of Miss Dash and a pack of salt and pepper. If you can give me the little packs, why can't you just season it? And it says seasoned potatoes. There wasn't no season on there, y'all. The fruit cup was, I want to say it was one of them Dole fruit cups or something like that. And then the apple juice was an apple juice that was water, high fructose corn syrup, something. Anyway, the juice was only 15% juice. What kind of food? What kind of bread? Y'all know me. When I got to filling up to DoorDash, yes, I was DoorDashing my meals to my hospital room, y'all. I do not play by my food. I was DoorDashing my food, okay? So anyway, finally gets out of the hospital on the 3rd that evening. I'm okay. I'm laying down. Sunday, I'm starting to feel real bad. By Monday, my shoulder, this whole side is on fire when I'm like this again because I can't move the shoulder. Have to go back to the ER. They done did 19 million tests, and I'm telling them at this time, I'm like, I don't think it's the clot. I was like, because it got to the point like my fingernails was hurting. I was like, it's nerve, it's something. They still running, touching me, and I'm got my eyes closed. I don't know who was over here, but I just remember like this and telling her, I don't know who you are, what you're doing, but all of that hurts. You touching me hurts. It hurts. Mind you, I got fibro too, so that didn't help. They done did all this test, gonna tell me it's not a blood clot. I guess I must have been asleep. They wake me up. You know, it's been some hours, some time. I done fell asleep by the morphine or whatever they done gave me. And I told them when they was like, we're going to give you morphine. I was like, can I just get a shot in my shoulder? I don't feel like the morphine is going to touch this pain. Well, this is all we can do. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Gave me the morphine. It must have gave me enough to knock my ass out, y'all, because I went to sleep. Okay. Do you hear me? Night. Wake up to the doctor leaning on my bed, talk about, hello. I'm waking up. What? Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? Huh? I'm one eye still. Huh? How you feeling? I hurt. And then I have the nurse say, so did you like those pain meds we gave you? Did they help? Did I like? I said no. And no, they didn't help. I was like, my shoulder is killing me. That medicine did not touch this pain. I told y'all it wasn't going to touch the pain. I knew it wasn't going to touch the pain when my fingernails was hurting. Do you hear me? Oh, well, you know, you don't have any more blood clots. You know, you don't have this. You don't have, okay. And if you know, so if you just go home, make sure you check on your blood thinners, follow up with your primary care provider. Would you like some gabapentins? No. Was there any reason why you don't want gabapentins? At the time, I thought gabapentins was bad when my mom and my sister had it and they had reactions to it, but I was wrong. But I was like, well, no. And my thing is this too. What are you giving me gabapentins for? Like, she ain't explaining nothing. She just asked me, do I want them? And I'm like, no, I hate pain medicine. So I really, if whatever you giving me ain't touching the pain and nothing's touching it, why I need it? Why I need it? Now, mind you, when they had sent me home before they sent me home with, no, I'm lying. No, they hadn't. That's what it was. No, they hadn't. So anyway, so then she's like, well, are you sure you don't want any gabapentins? I'm like, no. So finally, she leaves the room. I wake up. They was like, they're going to discharge me. I call my homegirl. She was already on her way back. I'm like, okay. Okay, so I'm just like, so then I call my mom because I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, Mom, isn't it Gabby? Da, 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 da. And she's like, no, and she was like, well, what is that for? She was like, that's muscle and joint. And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know why they try to give me that. So after my mom said, no, it wasn't that the family, had problems with. So I'm like, okay, I pressed the nurse's button. I'm like, okay. And I'm kind of woke now. I'm like, okay, I need to talk to the doctor because I got questions now. I'm awake now. I'm fully awake. I got some questions now. Okay. Doctor comes in, and mind you, my homegirl is in there, and she's my neighbor. Why was the doctor really addressing my neighbor and not me? I'm just like, okay. I was like, so I was wrong about the gabapentins, and I'm thinking it's still a narcotic or whatever. I was like, so I guess I can take those. I was like, but is there anything that you can give me that's like not a narcotic? Like, I hate pain medicine as it is, and it's really not going to touch the pain. So something, and she was basically explaining how gabapentins, it is considered a controlled substance, but it's not addictive like other pain. And I was like, well, I'm not worried about it being addictive. I'm worried about, is it going to stop the pain? She still ain't explained to me why she's giving me gabapentin. She's just like, well, that should help with your shoulder pain a little bit, but make sure you, once again, follow up with your primary care, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and give them to me, whatever. It's fine. And then that's what, because when I'm asking her, and I'm just like, so what's going on? She's like, well, you don't have clots, you don't have this, you probably just need to follow up with your provider. And then the way she's talking to me, though, that's when my homegirl's like, well, I don't understand, how'd you guys send her home in the first place? And then you sent her home with gabapentin, da-da-da-da-da. And then she's looking at my homegirl, and she's like, well, we offered her the gabbies, and at first she said no. And I'm like, because you didn't explain it. And I told her, and then she's like, well, I'm just a neighbor. You need to be talking to her. And she looks at me, and I'm like, well, you never explained why. You just asked me, did I want gabapentins? And I'm like, no. Because as far as I know, gabapentins, my second husband, y'all don't hear a couple times, he used to take gabbies for he used to have he has PTSD. And so he would take gabapentins for his nightmares and stuff like that. I didn't know it was also used for pain or joint pain and all that. I'm just thinking, why I need a psych med, pretty much. Why I need something for nightmares and I ain't having no nightmares. Why I need something, to help me sleep or whatever and because of pain, but I'm not having nightmares. I'm not having voices, whatever. Why you giving me gabapentins? You get what I'm saying? Then, okay, like I said, fast forward, and then it's like, oh, we understand. It also helps with pain. Oh. Okay, didn't know that. Y'all, this lady, I promise you, and my homegirl caught it. We talked about it after the fact, and she talked to her nurse friend. Pretty much, she was like, yeah, I feel like if I wasn't there and I wasn't white, they would have you wouldn't have made it out that hospital. If I wouldn't have been there with you when you first checked in, been checking on you, she was like, and her exact words to me was, I hate to say this, but every time you go to that hospital, you need to take somebody white with you. How sad is that, y'all? A white person told me, every time I go to this particular hospital, I need to take somebody white with me, because if I don't, I might not make it out. I'm just saying. Be careful in them hospitals. Be careful with them doctors, all the medicines they giving out, all the pain, whatever they trying to give you. Y'all be careful, because they will, excuse me, oh, I got to quit saying that. You will not make it out of there, okay? And they will do it with a smile and act like they did everything to help you. And they didn't. And they didn't. Now, fast forward, I'm out, done been home, finally gets into my doctor, y'all. Can we talk about just the healthcare system in general and the way stuff costs in the whole nine? Okay. Well, I didn't have medical. I guess the social worker in the ER was amazing, helping me do whatever I needed to do, the paperwork to make sure I get my medical, whatever. I go see my doctor. This is the first time he ever treated me like a human, y'all. The very first time, because I almost fired him quite a few times. But it's election here, and he looked like me, and he finally realized just because he ain't from this continent, when it comes to certain stuff, you still want to meet. Okay. This dude, so I go to him, he ordered labs, whatever. Y'all, why was my entire doctor visit like $67? Okay, wait, let me back up first of all. At the hospital, when they gave me the Xarelto, they gave me these 2 little discount cards for the medicine. Because I was like, well, if I have to pay for it, I'll pay for it. If I put on a charge card, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Credit card, excuse me, whatever. They're like, no, it's kind of really expensive. So, we don't want you to have to pay that, or if we can get it down for you, we're going to help you. This is one of the nurses. No, this is one of the male doctors I had. The first time, not the second time when they admitted me, first time. And not that Monday, first time. Was that y'all, 42 pills. That was for me to take 2 pills a day for 21 days was over $900. Right there. $900 for 42 pills. Mind you, they want me to be on these pills for 3 months at least. Do you hear me? No medical. $900. Y'all see that? Luckily, with the things that they gave me, the two cards that they gave me, I ended up having to spend $0. Thank you to the male doctor. $907.59. Y'all see that? That is crazy. Crazy. Now, fast forward into the doctor's appointment. Go to my primary care. That doctor's appointment is $67 and some change. Look at my receipt right there. I go to the LabCorp to get my labs, and I had to get labs for a couple doctors because I did have a couple orders that needed to be filled anyway from like 2 other doctors. Do y'all see? Do y'all see how much these medicines, them labs cost me? Can't make that number up. Over $2,000. Said thank God for credit cards. Over $2,000 I had to pay to get labs. Mind you, I need these labs for them to figure out. They're trying to figure out where this blood clot came from, okay? Well, yeah. My main doctor. These other 2 doctors, there was for other stuff that was going on, but I got them. But still, for his stuff alone was over $1,400. If I don't have $1,400, honey, I wouldn't have been able to get my lab work that day. If I did not have my look, switch credit card, I wouldn't have been able to get my labs done that day. The lab place don't have a sliding scale fee for labs. How? Is somebody supposed to pay over $2,000 for lab work? And if they ain't got, so that's $900 for 42 pills, $2,000 for lab work, and the actual doctor's appointment was only $67. This healthcare system is broke, y'all. This is crazy. I see why people on diabetes be like half-assing their drugs and stuff like that, because that is ridiculous. And that's just for the lab work. That ain't for the medicine or whatever they're going to try to put me on once they figure all this out, which I ain't going to be taking because I got a naturopath that I see. And seeing my naturopath and getting what I got from her was, I paid maybe a third of what I paid just for the labs. No, I ain't even pay a third. I'm lying. It was less than $400. Y'all, this is crazy. The way the healthcare system wants you to have to pay. Like I said, I had to get the lab work. There's no way for me not to get the lab work. That they got to figure out where this clot came from. Like I said, thank the Lord for credit cards. Everybody don't got, just $2,000 laying around. They don't at all. How the hell is you getting your blood drawn cost more than you going to see your doctor? How your doctor got a sliding scale cash? You know, you pay cash. They got the little sliding scale for you to work. But you got to get blood work done that you have to get done. And if you can't afford the blood work, then what? Then what? And don't nobody be going to my comments talk about something. It's Kamala fault. It's so-and-so fault. It's the Democrats. It's the Republicans. I want to hear that. I just know that there's a problem with our healthcare system and it needs to be fixed because this is ridiculous. There's no reason why 42 pills should, to save my life now, to keep the blood thin, because come to find out, blood thinners don't break up the clot. They just keep your other blood from clotting so that your body can reabsorb the clot that you done already formed. What? And hopefully they work and you don't get no more clots. Y'all, our healthcare system here in America is a joke. And it needs to be fixed because had I not been in the predicament that I am in and blessed, like I said, to have my credit cards and stuff, I don't know where I'll be right now. Had I not got those, had I had that lady doctor, not that male doctor who gave me the little cards and $900 for 42 pills? Really? Who has that? The average person don't got $900 for no pills. Y'all. On that note, I'm going to just let y'all go because this is just part one. I'm going to be ranting later about this whole thing. I'm about to take y'all on this journey with me with this clot so we can get this figured out. But y'all, this is ridiculous. Just utterly ridiculous the way the amount of money that had to be paid out just to keep me stable right now so they can figure out where this clot came from. $900 for 42 pills and over $2,000 for lab work. Hot mess. Hot mess.